This hearing was caused by Cuffy Gatling's lawyers and them getting full discovery of everything that happened.
One time for my nigga Big Meech. Free the big homie, man. There'll be no other like it. You know what I'm saying? It's only one of them kind. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna get no more of them. You know what I'm saying? I love you, my nigga.
Yes, Charleston White is correct. I'm a rapper, not a drug dealer. Be sure to catch my new show.
My first offense, and when I say cooperated, I don't mean cooperate in a snitch or a rat manner, but when you use the correct terms, to be eligible for a safety valve is what you could be eligible for with your first offense. You know, you can't have violence. It's a bunch of stipulations, but you have to cooperate in a timely manner.
This particular paperwork, his name is in the work. I remember Big Meech got arrested in 2005. This is going back to 2011, where the feds identify that Big Meech put together. I just sent it to you, so like page 11, 12, you got it. He put together the whole drug deal between the drug cartel and Cuffy.
In this world, opinions are like a-holes. Everybody has one. When it comes to the Big Meech snitching allegations, the internet has gotten totally out of hand. So much so that the internet onlookers are going back and forth in disrespectful manner, leading to arguments and threats towards each other. It was this outlandish behavior that would trigger Detroit native and YouTube Streets representative Dogface to speak on the bullshit.
Shouldn't be going at each other over whether he is or he isn't a rat. Because the truth of the matter is, most of these niggas claiming BMF, claiming to have grown up with Big Meech or under Big Meech, you don't see none of these niggas in the pictures or in the videos with Meech in the squad prior to him catching that indictment in 2005. You don't see none of these niggas in Detroit on no videos, no pictures, none of that shit with Meech. They wasn't flying around, moving, running around with no Meech. Most of these niggas, they know about BMF just like everybody else know about it, by watching shit on TV, reading shit in the magazines, watching YouTube documentaries and shit like that. Most of these niggas talking about Big Meech and growing up with Big Meech, bro, they talking about when they was 8, 9, 10, 12 years old. Whether he told or didn't tell, why in the fuck are you niggas putting yourselves in a position to where y'all gonna fall out with a nigga in real life about whether this nigga is solid or not solid? This nigga is not in Detroit. He not gonna come help save you niggas. When a nigga put that thing on you niggas, he not gonna send no money to help you niggas pay for your hospital bills. He ain't paying for no nigga funeral or none of that shit. So why are you niggas arguing, debating about it? Hey, listen, if you don't believe that he is a rat, then that's cool. If you believe he is a rat based on what you saw or what you see or what you read or what you heard, that's cool, right? But I'm saying that motherfuckers shouldn't be debating. Well, you can debate it, right? But the debate shouldn't turn disrespectful to the point where we're on the verge of beefing with each other. Because I want you to understand, you're debating and beefing and arguing about a nigga who ain't debating, bickering, arguing about shit that he's involved with.
Whether you rock with the homie Dogface or not, he's entitled to his own opinion. One of the biggest smoke screens in regard to Meech's snitching allegations would be uploaded by Crime and Entertainment TV, a group of middle-aged white men that haven't a clue about living the street life. The narrative being spun by Crime and Entertainment TV is that Meech didn't receive a time cut for cooperating with the feds. Aside from 1 or 2 channels that have been uploading false information like Meech has a 5K1, or Rule 35, the narrative has never been about Meech receiving a time cut. What the streets are saying is that Meech knew Tammy was an informant and should have never introduced her to anyone. In fact, even if Meech didn't know at the time of Tammy's actions, he found out shortly thereafter and continued to associate with her. If that's not some shady shit, I don't know what the fuck it is.
I've been listening to Bebe, St. Louis Bebe. He's been doing a lot of interviews with a lot of different YouTube channels. And he keeps talking about this 42 Doug phone call he had with Meech. 42 Doug was on the line, Meech was on the line. And so I guess like he was questioning Meech on why, after Cuffy's paperwork was revealed, right, where it also revealed Tammy was a confidential informant, and this is Meech's assistant, why didn't you cut her off after that point? And as soon as he said that, Meech had no answer and hung up the phone.
For the official court documents, upon Tammy informing Meech of her actions, Meech would in turn tell Tammy that he doesn't want his name involved in any of this shit. Not long after that, Tammy would retract prior statements that she had made. To keep it a buck, anything coming out of Tammy's mouth is unreliable. In a shocking turn of events, Sean G of the podcast with Soul would upload the confrontational telephone call between Meech and Bebe. It was during this phone call that Meech would finally respond to the snitching allegations.
You know a nigga named Bebe? Yeah, I know it. He on his other phone, bro. Now, what are you talking about? Hey, look, hey. Hey,
To hear the entire 4.5-minute video, tap in with Sean G. One of the biggest arguments regarding Tammy and third-party cooperation on the behalf of Meech is that Meech didn't know. With a simple deep dive into the federal law book, you will find that this is inadmissible due to violating the Privacy Act. The third party must indeed have consent from the person that they are attempting to assist. Exception pertains to his or her legal team. For an example, someone who is working on behalf of the defendant's attorney in which the attorney already has prior consent to work on the behalf of his or her client. Check out the pinned information in the comment section.
Was doing, and that's how they got the wiretap. But to do that, for Tammy to become an informant, she had to be doing it for something. So what she was doing it for was the benefit of Meech. Meech just said he had no knowledge of it, but that's not true. They had a meeting of the minds because no third-party cooperator can cooperate on anyone without the defendant's knowledge, because it goes back to legal knowledge where as though he could sue because it becomes a defamation of his character.
Right.
So if anybody cooperated on his name and trying to get him benefit, he had to have knowledge of that. He had to get him consent to do that.
On his behalf.
And you can look this up on the AI called Chat GPT.
Okay.
And you can type in a third-party cooperating to get a definitive time code. Does the defendant have to have knowledge and consent? And watch what the AI come back and tell you.
Okay.